I am so saddened right now because I don't know if this is even gonna work, but I misplaced my microphone, and I normally have my microphone with all of my vlogging equipment. I don't know where it is right now, so this is the best that I can get to a microphone right now. Sad. Sad face. This is testing. Hopefully this works. So let me check and see how the audio is. And then I'll continue with today's video. Okay, hopefully this works. So this way of me recording does work, thank God. So hopefully by the next video I would have found the microphone. But hi guys, welcome back to SULU'S Live. My name is Suleika Luna and I make videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesdays are my sit down videos and Saturdays are my vlogs. So if you love luxuries, the luxury of life, the art of luxury, consider giving this channel a subscribe and like this video, and also hit the button for future notifications. And today's crystal of the day is rose calcite. It offers gentle guidance and protects emotions. Let's get to the video. The title is SULU'S Guide to Finding Your Personal Style. So if this is the video for you, keep on watching. I actually did divide it into 3 separate categories. So this is how I basically broke it down into determining how I want my capsule wardrobe, how I want my personal look aesthetic to be. And if you guys find any of these tips helpful, obviously, drop it in the comments down below. This is here to help because this is how I've been able to get my wardrobe to where it is today. The 3 categories are, first is the vision, second is yourself, basically the girl, the gal, the guy, and third is the goal. So that's why I divided it into those 3 categories, kind of to be much more in depth with how it is that I've applied these questions into actually taking action in building up the wardrobe. I think that with a lot of the trends that we are seeing today, with a lot of just the fast fashion, I keep bringing that up, but with fast fashion, we're constantly seeing trends change, and it can get overwhelming if you're really into fashion and you don't know where to start. Me, for example, I have always wanted to have a wardrobe that just screams basically what I'm feeling at the moment. I also want everything to be cohesive. I want it to make sense. So with the first part, I actually wrote some notes down. The first one is create the vision. So how do you picture yourself in your style? One way that I've actually, to see it physically, I'm a visual person. The thing I've done is create a Pinterest board, and I don't really look at the people because I've found it kind of hard to find curvier women. I'm a curvy girl, and it's the aesthetic that they have on there is not really the aesthetic that I'm looking for. Pictures of outfits being put together, no one's wearing it. It's just this is some ideas. With how I'm picturing myself in that same question, I am determining my colors. So one thing that I've noticed with everything that I was gravitating to, it was a neutral palette. Even with the fashion influencers that I do follow, they're neutral too. So there are a lot of neutral tones, but I did decide to add 1 pop of color. I was between 2 pops of color, and it was this beautiful sky pale blue and lavender. I think based on what I like, my interests, me being an artist, the color that I would have leaned stronger to was lavender, but I did feel that it was also a very on trend color at the moment. So I started gravitating more towards blue. I also have navy blue in my styles as well, so I'm you know what, I'm gonna just stick with blue. So blue is my pop of color. And I'm sticking more towards like an in-between. It's not obviously navy. Navy is a really nice neutral tone in my opinion, but like pop of color, I'm thinking like it stands out of the neutrals. Like that's what I think when it comes to mind, pop of color. I don't know if you guys think the same, but that's how I think. So blue became my pop of color. So the next question is like, what do you see yourself doing? Like, what are interests that you see yourself as to why you're dressing the way that you do? Like, what are your hobbies? What are your interests? Like, that does take into effect with how your wardrobe best suits you. So me, for example, I'm an artist. I love fashion, and because I like fashion, I know that I want to stick to classic pieces. But because I am an artist, I do like an add of like design, like a bit of lace, like something that kind of makes that simple thing like pop in your face. So that's, again, I had to stay away from things that were trendy, things that I liked at the moment, and I had to ask myself, is this like gonna be something that I like only for a few weeks, or is this gonna be something that I'm gonna like along like days and years to come? The next bullet point that I did put on was to create something tangible, so like a vision board. It doesn't have to be a physical vision board. I did a digital vision board, and then I'm also gonna do a outfit vision board. I'll insert some photos of like things that I want to include in my vision board, just to keep me on track on focusing when I am adding more pieces into my wardrobe. This doesn't have to be something that you're doing like overnight, because I don't recommend you buy a full-on wardrobe. And it's crazy because I have been seeing videos on YouTube of people like, I'm gonna buy my dream wardrobe. I'm like, no, like I don't think it's the wisest thing to do. There's ways to do things. If you are fortunate enough to have that within budget, cool. But if not, guys, I've been working on my wardrobe for 2 years. It's just now, like I'm seeing like, okay, I'm getting onto the habits. I'm being very selective with what I choose to add into my closet. Like, I'm not just being like, oh my god, I'm gonna do a $50 splurge on Shein, and like, I've done that. I did it with Pretty Little Things, but I have done that with Pretty Little Things, and to be honest, I've noticed that like I have not used half of the things that I bought. I've used, out of the whole haul that I did, I used like 2 outfits, and I was like an order of like 10 things. And I'm like, what am I doing? So I did change my mindset with that. So yeah, I like how I already talked about the color scheme, because that was the next bullet point, coming up with your own color scheme. Come up with what are 4 colors that you see yourself wearing on a day-to-day basis. Trust me, just keep it nice, short, cute, and simple. Snip it down to 4. And what I mean is the 3 bases and then the 1 pop if you want the pop. If you don't want a pop, then stick to 3. My 3 is black, white, brown, BBW, and my pop, blue. So white, black, brown, blue. That is what I'm going for. And of course, I'm gonna talk to y'all while I ask the questions. I'll include myself in it. What me doing that and me narrowing down the colors that I'm looking for, it keeps me on the focus, on the goal. Build your own personal style. And how do you do that? Again, there's a lot of styles, there's a lot of silhouettes, there's a lot of things that are coming out, and you just have to determine what is you. Like, write all the stuff that you like write all the things that interest you, write things that make you happy, things that make you sad, things that make you excited, things that make you mad. Like, really dig deep into yourself so that when you are finding certain pieces, pull a Marie Kondo. Does this spark joy, yay or nay? The reason why I say what are pieces that best complement you. These are pieces that are best suited for your body type. Not what you're gonna be, not what you were, not what, like now. Common mistake that a lot of us do, myself included, is that we're not like being realistic with how our bodies look, because I'm really bad with that, I'll admit it. But it's better for you to have jeans that fit you perfectly than having jeans that are too big or jeans that are too tight. Like, just throw the jeans away, like just throw it away. Okay. But it's important that you find pieces and silhouettes that best complement your body. And trust me, it's out there. Like, there's so many different like labels, lines, fashion lines. You gotta find what amplifies all of your best features. What is your body shape? That's the next one. And I feel like we've already talked enough about that. What do you love? What do you admire? So again, what do you love about yourself? Like, what are your best features? Me, I got hips, I got thighs. I like that, it goes to the side. So I want to make sure that I'm amplifying those features. So for today's outfit, I ended up having a very flowy blouse, but my pants, they hugging, they're tight, they fit real nice. Like, it's a high-rise black jeans, and they're just straight down. It just gives my body like, you flowy in the top, you tight in the bottom, or I could switch it. That's basically the formula that I've came up with my own body, and the realization that I came up with my body. Oh, the last topic is the goal. Determining what pieces you'll use. One thing that I always ask myself is, how many ways can I style this outfit? If I cannot picture styling myself in that piece 3 different ways, it's a no. Like, you have to come up with your set of rules whenever you're adding something, and it literally creates value regardless of how much you spend on a piece. It adds value into your process of what is yay and what is a nay. I'm gonna add some clips just so you guys can see the process of me going through trendy pieces and pieces that I know that I'll use. See here how I talk about set pieces using obviously my body shape as the example. Okay, so right now I'm in Target and I am trying out quite a few clothes. I love the dramatics of it. It's like flappy and it's very unique. It's something that you definitely don't see every day. And another thing I would add would be like a cute little tie, like a tiny little bow tie, nothing crazy. And I think that this would be a nice add because of the amount of use I could get out of it. Right now I just have obviously just some skinny jeans, and with these jeans it'll definitely be more on the casual side. If I want to like, up it up, I would probably wear a skirt or some leather pants that I do have. So it'll be a nice addition since the leather shorts has like a bow on it already. So this is the first try on, and this would, I don't know, I'm still considering it because I love the little bow details here. It'll be cute with, again, a little bow there, and I'm pretty sure I can get a lot of use out of this top. Okay, so this next piece is like a trendy sweater. We're definitely gonna start seeing funky sweaters like this in the springtime, and I picked a large size. I do like the oversized look. You can kind of see me in the back. You can see how it looks in the back. And okay, so on the table, I love how it looks. Let me see if I like kind of cinch it up. Again, to complement my body type, I have a pear shape. So like pieces that are tighter in the bottom, loose in the top, or tight in the top, loose in the bottom. I feel like, well, not loose in the bottom, but I prefer pieces that hug one or the other part. That's me. That's how I feel like that's what I feel that is the best for my body type. I don't hate it. I feel like it's definitely a trend that I'm still kind of like, this is like out there, you know? I definitely have mixed emotions because it's straying away from the color palette that I decided to go with in building up my wardrobe. But don't hate it. I actually don't. I'm like warming up to it. Okay, let's do the next piece. Okay, so guys, hear me out. Hear me out. With this piece, I know I said safe because I did get my size, but I did go oversized. I really like this look. Okay, so one thing that I'm noticing that it's popping up in my feed is like oversized shirts, boyfriend like button-ups, and I love the oversized look. I feel like this look especially you can play a lot with this shirt. Like definitely, like you could do the jeans, big shirt, hair tied up, makeup like nice simple, and like a little bit of heels, some nice sneakers. And this is probably a trend that I will be hopping on because I love how comfortable it is. I love the oversized look. If you want to cinch it, y'all can cinch it. Heck, y'all can go even bigger on the shirt. Like the bigger the shirt, the better. I really like this. And then with this trend, again, multifunctional. You can use it as a cover up. You can have your biker shorts, cute bra, oversized shirt on top of it. I think that looks really cute. I think it's very nice. And if you want to go a bit more out there, you know, like half tuck it in, half tuck it out. Like this is another idea that, and this is why, again, it's good to ask yourself the question, how much use can I get from this one piece? If it's more than two, and if it's one, really think about it. Especially if you are trying to do, like if you're trying to build your wardrobe up, definitely ask yourself the questions that I am asking throughout this video. Guys, oh my gosh, okay, so here I just buttoned it once. I think I'm gonna do this one too. I'm low-key sad that the button fell off of this. It's really paying like what you're getting. But if this button was here, I thought I would like it. This definitely looks nicer on the hanger. I am really feeling this like short knitted look. The execution, like they tried. I get the vision, but it was not successful. Like it's that I really wanted to like this look, but again, like I love lavender as well as my potential pop of color. It's close to pink. I don't hate pink. I like pink, but I feel like this is just such a nice, warm, feminine like tone to add in your wardrobe, especially when you're trying to, you know, create that little pop. I like the execution, but I don't like, yeah, no, this is a no. Next. Okay, so this is like the boiler jumpsuit. This is another on-trend item that we're gonna start seeing. I really do, I love this trend actually. I feel like it's an easy thing to put together. I low-key wish it was much, actually no, it feels comfortable. Anyways, okay, I'm really feeling this whole situation. Oof. Okay, I really like this. It makes my body look so good. So I do like this outfit, but I will not get this outfit. I think that if I were to get this outfit, I would want it to be, I don't know, it's just the whole trying to be a corset, it's like not working in its favor. It's like a fake corset, but if it was a real corset, I think it would have been perfect. Okay, so this one, hear me out. So I've been seeing a lot of like fashion shows, and this is definitely a silhouette that's coming back. It's giving me, you know, very flapper-esque vibes, and I just wanted to try it. Like, I like it, but you know, my body isn't the right for it. You know, maybe I'd have to cinch it in the waist or something. There's certain things that I like to wear that it may not be ideal for my body type, but I like how it looks and I'm confident in it, and that radiates. So that's the most important thing, because if you feel happy and confident, wear it. I'm gonna wrap this whole try on. Hope you guys enjoyed this part of today's video, and let's get back to it. Okay, so don't follow the trends, follow what you like. When you get something because it's on trend, the likelihood of you getting rid of it is obviously very high. So it's very important for you to step back and be like, am I buying this for the trends, or am I buying this because I genuinely like it? I feel comfortable, obviously, like, sharing this information now, because for a while I'm like, dang, like, how do I explain this? How would I go about this? And doing the bullet points, really thinking, listening to fashion videos, listening to other people as stylists doing how they're doing their own thing, it made me be like, okay, cool, like, they're doing their own thing, let me do my own thing. Like, what do I want to do? What do I want to see? What are fashion houses that influence me? One fashion house that I feel like influences my clothes a lot is Chanel, and I love the Chanel aesthetic, and I really like just the classiness of it all. I like the black and the white, and then of course the baby blue. You can do baby blue, you can do baby pink, you can do like that beautiful like lemony, like pastel yellow, and I think another cute color is lavender. Like, I feel like those 4 colors are a really nice pop of color, especially when, like, if you want to stay, that's like staying on the safe side of things, because those are easier pieces to come by. That's why I mentioned those colors. Of course, if you like other colors, like, go for it. Like, do your own thing. Hopefully this is like, enough information. Again, I do want to do more videos like this, and of course keep updating and, keep doing trial and error. And that's another big one. Some outfits are gonna be passed, some are gonna be hits, some are gonna be misses. It's all good. Just have fun with the process. I'm having a lot of fun figuring out outfits. Like, you look at it and it says that's Sulu. Trying to reach Sulu, you look at 2 pieces of things and you're like, oh, this is definitely Sulu. And I think a lot of people should get into that trend, like coming up with your own personal style. Like, looking like, okay, look at this person trying to start something, Michael Jackson style, If you guys have tips yourselves, please leave them in the comments down below. I will be more than happy to read it. And again, I am a student myself. I'm just, passing along things that I've learned along the way. And if you've learned some things, like, hook us up. Like, I'm new to this too, Thank you so much for making it this far. If you have, hit that bell, because next week's vlog is gonna be lit. Just letting y'all know. Till next time, deuces.